Okay, I honestly really want to do the haunted tour. Can we talk about that?
The Pythian Castle. It is said that a dozen or more spirits roam the halls, with sightings including children, women, military personnel, and even a ghost cat named Mr. Boots in the tunnel area. Originally was built in 1913 to 1914 by the Knights of the Pythians as a home for the elderly members and orphaned children. From 1942 to 1952, it was taken over by the U.S. Army and VA, used as a service club, a hospital annex, and a POW facility housing German and Italy prisoners. At least 105 people died in that building during the early use, including 2 suicides, Jess Ray and William Rensenbrink. It was certified as haunted by several paranormal groups, as featured on shows like Ghost Lab, Ghost Adventures, and even The Haunted Collector.
Guys, we went to the Pythian Castle, and when I tell you it's haunted, I am not lying. This day changed my entire life.
We visited the Pythian Castle. Who is we? Me, Alex, my brother, Zach, my cousin, John, and my other cousin, Thomas.
Oh my gosh, is that an orb?
Now, we visited with other family members that I will not name, but this was horrifying and backed up by real people that are certified in this genre. So come along with me as we go back to 2019.
To give you folks a point of reference, you're now directly above the front porch, and this is the highest level in the entire castle. Originally, the Knights of Pythias used this room as a reading room. You come up here and collect your items, and you read them here or take them back to your respective areas. We recently had a woman donate well over 200 children's books. Probably see a common theme there. After all, if you're a castle, you have to have knights, you have to have the gargoyle, you have to have the ogre, you have to have the princess.
Shrek.
We get that reference a lot here too. When the military was here, this was where the military police had their office, their headquarters. You come up here, sign in and out for your shifts, and go out through this doorway to my left, out to your post on the roof. Excuse me. We don't go out there now. The main reason is that door is extremely difficult to get open. But recently, the most modern addition we had to this room has its own story behind it. That's the settee off here to my left. You're welcome to sit on that if you like. This room, they finished the restorations. Owners found this and thought it would make a good match to the room, and it does. So they found it, they bought it, it was delivered. Nobody had done the measurements, and it wouldn't fit up this stairwell. So they had to get creative, and reminiscent of the Three Stooges sketch when, excuse me, they were trying to hoist the piano up. They used a rope and pulley system. They hoisted it up, brought it over onto the roof, and it still wouldn't fit through that doorway. That one out there. So they had to take the door off its hinges, take off all the wood around it, then it barely fit. And so they brought it in, they set it right where it is nowadays. They put the wood back on, they put the door back on, and I believe that is where it is going to stay. Up here is where you see a lot of good examples of the original windows directly above you folks behind you there, the upper parts. You see the wavy effects. And in fact, I don't like doing that one because it's just a second. If you listen, there's a light weight back in there. These windows are not self-expanding like the ones are now. Those windows help counteract the effect of whatever desire you wanted to open. And those are the original weights as well. Well, I made a promise not to keep you folks up here too long. So if you'd like to go on down and wait for me in that little walkway.
after it's over, he said, we won't mix the two. These were the same windows I had in my house growing up. You couldn't see straight out of them because they were, yeah, you couldn't see out of them because they were wavy. It's actually a liquid.
Casey!
Yeah, Casey stuff.
We need to put Casey down.
Now here,
The
this is
interrogation
where
room. We have
Mildred,
questions for
when she
you.
was here on her 90th birthday, everyone that was here that day gathered in the theater room to hear all of the stories and that she could tell, and all of the information about what it was like to live here, during the original time. And sadly, that was Mildred's last visit. She passed away a few years after that at the age of 95. But as she came out through here, she was with her caretaker, and she had her walker. Somebody asked her and said, "Did you ever slide down these banisters?" And she said, "Oh, we knew how to walk up these stairs, but we did not know how to walk down." All of a sudden, everybody thought that she was going to take one final sachet down these banisters. Thankfully, she did not. 90 years had caught up to her. And in fact, we actually prohibit the practice today. If you're not scared of heights, you're welcome to look over the side, and you'll see why.
I never see a bunch of kids sliding down that though.
I certainly have more dexterity than I do. But all right, well, if you folks would like to follow me downstairs now. Folks, you've reached the end of the tour. We thank you so much for coming out today. If you have any final questions, I would gladly entertain them. Or if you'd like anything from our gift shop, we'll assist you with that. Or if you'd like your picture taken out front, I'll gladly take that for you. Please feel free to come back and join us. Check out our website. We always have events occurring, and we'd love to have you back. Thank you.
Well, some of you are authorized to leave. Some of you are not. So if you're from the party, you are not authorized. We have to put you people to work, but I will give you a chance to use the facilities. Same with anybody else who wants to be put to work, volunteer, pay to work. I can check you in here as well.
What time is the escape room?
We're doing the 15-minute escape room right now.
The 15-minute escape room is going right now?
Yeah, we're gonna start it right now. Yeah.
Oh, I'll pay for that. Yeah, I'll do that. We'll do that. You guys want to do that?
What time is your flight?
It's not till 4:30.
Oh, okay.
You guys want to do the escape room?
Heck.
This is our short. We do have a longer one too for an hour. You can do that one too if you want.
I'd rather do the hour one.
You want to do the hour one?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do the hour-long one while he does the 15-minute one. If you want to do the hour-long one right now.
Yeah.
A little backstory here is anytime that there were women and men in the building, there was two separate doors. One was for the women and one was for the men. And they would walk their entire existence that they stayed in that castle and dungeon through the women's, if they're a woman, and through the man's, if they're a man.
That place is so sketch.
All right, so right now, you guys all use the restroom, right?
Hey, listen up. She's talking to you.
So you're not going to get any bathroom breaks in the middle of this thing, so you all good with that?
Everybody one piece.
Hope you got a clean change of underwear.
What? So, if there is anybody like in authority who has died here, or anybody who respected the rule their whole life of going through the female and males and never went through the males when they were a female, and then I just walk through here, there's somebody in here that's walked their whole life through the women's, and then they died here.
Yeah.
And then
You're
me
dead.
just going straight into men's.
Oh gosh, they're gonna kill you.
I'm like
Tell them
Sam
you
Colby
identify
or
as a
Pickle.
boy.
No, I really need to do a murder mystery thing. And my wedding here. My wedding.
And we have no idea like who's died here or anything.
Thomas, we
Like,
should
they
get
didn't-
married.
That's sick.
Thomas, we should get married here. I would definitely get married.
Anybody want water?
Oh my gosh, please. Can I just steal the whole thing?
It's haunted water though.
Excuse me?
I'm so glad you guys are going to get such short notice around here. Whew. We've been scrambling. I don't know about you people.
Do you have any stories about this place being haunted?
Huh? Alright, so, oh my gosh, ever since that bombing in Pearl Harbor, we've been scrambling. I appreciate you people coming in the last minute and they told me to call the best and the brightest. It's getting a little, I see you guys were such a rush you didn't bother to put on your uniforms. Alright. That's
I don't know
okay.
for
At
the
least you
best
showed up.
or
80% of the job is showing up. Yeah, I know we've interrupted your drills. They told me that they're giving you guys 16 minutes to come up with how we're going to respond to this bombing in Pearl Harbor. They're only giving you a little bit of time. And they want you to finish your drills all at the same time. Are you up for it?
Let's do it.
No, I know you guys are used to your cushy offices upstairs, but because of the increased risk, we've had to relocate your offices downstairs. That's why we've been scrambling. We've got everything pretty much set up, but we didn't quite get it all done. I apologize. You're going to have to reset some of the stuff yourself. So we did the best we could in the time that we had. You guys ready?
Yep.
All right.
Interrogation room. Wait, we're doing the interrogation. Did you just tell me to stand up straight? I can't do anything straight.
In the interrogation room, my mind's gonna go crazy. I'm gonna lose my brain.
When John tells you to just stand up straight, I can't do anything straight, okay?
Alright, so due to increased risk, I know you guys are all trustworthy, but you are going to be dealing with classified materials, so I'm going to have to ask that all personal belongings be left here. Cool.
Now from here, we were not allowed to record, but one thing I really wanted to mention is that this is where the basement of the dungeon is, where they would have the interrogation of soldiers and other individuals that have died within the castle. This is serious. Now, one of the reasons why we couldn't record in this place is because it was super haunted. We did get a few pictures, but unfortunately, we do not have the footage to show you what it looked like inside the interrogation room. One thing that we did get on footage was a serious thing. And this thing was an orb from one of the most haunted mirrors in the Pythian Castle. This orb not only was just an orb, but there was a face in it. Now, I currently can't find the footage of the orb with the face on it, but this is what we did get, because most of the footage deleted. Should we do a part 2 to this adventure, but with actual ghost hunting? Let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and goodbye.
I just take a video.
What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna punch you, bro. You better square up, man. You gotta square. Square, man. Square.
What are you
420, bro. I mean,
They feel nice too.
Look at that. It's like professional. It's professional.
it doesn't? Wait, what?
Are they supposed to like suffocate?
Oh
What?
my gosh.
Your fingers are teeny then.
Yeah.
Why do they come so nice?
Ow, ow, ow,
Thomas
ow.
just has a microfiber cloth with it.
This
That's
is a broken
cool.
figure.
It's not a microfiber cloth, John.
That was the broken figure.
Yeah, that is.
I think I broke it. Let's put it on my marrying thing.
That's so
Oh.
I got married.
Ooh.
Fits perfect. Size 8.
So everybody got a size 9?
cool. Huh?
That's cool.
Why is you so small?
Yes.
Did you get red?
Those are really cool. Yeah, she got red.
Ah, I like it. Somebody get green?
Let's take a
I
picture
got-
No,
together,
I
guys.
deleted the green because it had worse reviews. These are like reviewed by 300 people, almost all 5 stars.
Here, put your hand in the middle.
And it hit Jack and he was like, "Grr."
Hey, Zach, I think, was this yours, Zach?
What?
We did it.
Wait, hold on.
Where's Zach? Zach, I love yours, dude.
It's so cool.
I like yours is golden. I like Lexi's.
Lexi's is the
Okay,
best.
let's take them off and then put them next to each other.
You were recording? Bro.
Shoot.
Put them in the cases too.
Yo,
That
velvet
was
case.
stressful.
Badass ninjas. Look at this.
Look at that.
Who else feels like they're about to puke?
When you can't take it off your finger because you're fucking
Go like this.
badass.
When your finger's broken and you try to take it off
Oh, yeah,
and it
smart.
breaks you. When it doesn't fit.
Does yours have a hole for the ring? No? Mine does. Shoot, brother.
Oh, wait, there's a holster?
Mine has a hold for it.
That's sad.
I'm gonna miss you guys.
Yeah, did we not blow out the candles? You made a noise.